for the #1 podcast. I am your host, Coach Jake. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. What's up, No Good Pierre, Standing Daniel, Aiden Green, M. Layden, Lucas Goldenberg, Prod Dezawa Zona, Miami. What's up, girl? Haven't seen you in a minute. MG Wrestling, T. Keenan, Deanne Naliger, Moose, Robbie, Rhonda, Roy, Robert, Mind Over Matter, Farmer Mike. Dude, we're getting crazy. It's going to be a drag, but it's going to be awesome. Today, I'm talking about turbocharged tumors. Can we outrun cancer's acceleration? Yeah, fun topic, cancer. Not fun. Not fun if you had it. Not fun if you're going through it. Not fun if you've lost somebody to it. Not fun if you know somebody going through it. I'm in all categories. I had cancer when I was 15 years old. Fucked my whole life up. I like it as God kind of had to nerf me. Otherwise, I would have been too powerful. But the fact is it pisses me off that I had it. Pisses me off the kind of treatment I had. And, you know, the sad fact is this, man. The reason I'm tackling this topic that is so close to home for so many of us, and it's cancer, dude. And it's not just any cancer. It's this new breed of hyper-aggressive, fast-growing, what are known as turbo cancers that seem to be really not even like the normal treatments can treat it. Like, hey, what's up, Bob? Happy to see you, dude. Feng Shui for you. Thomas, C. Marie, Carter, Matthew Butler, Jin Smooth, Lucas, Sensei Molina, Kent Walker, everybody's showing up. Remington 16, Peterson says, man, kind of nervous wrestling my first varsity match. Let's go, bro. You need to let me just tell you something. You're going to be nervous. Your butthole's going to be puckering. Go take a battle crap. Nothing you can do about it. It gets good the second the whistle blows, dude, because then it's on and your mind goes and all the training takes over. Hang in there, right? Farmer Mike, it's a tough one. We're fighting it still. Yeah, sorry, brother. Mind over matter. Fuck cancer. I'm with you on that, bro. That's a great group, by the way. Fuck cancer. I get a lot of money to them. Man, give me a #1 if you know anybody in your life that's been affected by cancer. Share the story. I'll share it on the podcast. I really appreciate the hell out of all you guys. You know, many of you guys may or may not know my my story with it. I don't want to bore you guys with it. I want to get right into the facts and the guts of this because this is a big issue. What's up, Alex? What's up, Douglas? What's up, Mobin, Yazi, Anarcia, Dolph, Douglas, Alex, Kid? Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so turbo cancers. It's like ridiculously scary, right? So these are these new cancers. Thanks, Thomas, for the #1. Appreciate you. These are these new cancers, man. They are even the toxic, awful shit that I had to go through. And I went through cancer in '89, dude. We're talking 35 years ago. Ooh, that's how old I am. I was 15 years old. Major surgeries, multiple surgeries, awful, painful surgeries, like bone marrow biopsies in my hip with giant needles sticking into my hip bone when I'm 15 to suck out bone marrow. Not fun. Massive abdominal surgeries, multiple surgeries on my neck. Which, you know, this is the same side my carotid collapsed on. So I'm sure the combination of trauma to the neck from cancer and from surgeries, plus the trauma from getting choked so many times, it is what it is, dude. Yeah, I'm running on a carotid on top of all that shit. So anyway, man, these turbo cancers, dude, give me a #1 if you're feeling it. K Glass, thank you for that, brother. Appreciate you. The program, what's up? So yeah, we're talking about this new breed of aggressive cancers. What's up, Stellar Steven? 2 Evergreen Z7. Turbo cancers, man. It's a scary thing because they go fast and they do not respond to treatment. Scary times. I'm skeptical, dude. Like, why are these things popping up all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Like, what else correlates in the last couple of years? Like, I'm just saying. What's up, Bob? Thanks for the #1, brother. So let's talk about this, right? Like, I don't want anybody to panic because that ain't going to help nobody. It's, you know, the only thing I can do is raise awareness. Like I raise awareness for carotid dissections in grappling. Like I raise awareness of, you know, of homelessness. These are my causes This is one that struck home for me. Both my parents are cancer survivors. I'm a cancer survivor. I've lost people to cancer. So let's start with the facts here, right? About the rise of these super turbo cancers. Thomas Avona says, yeah, it's suspicious. Something's up, dude. Like, I think we're at war. That's a whole maybe other show. And we may not know it. Right? What do they say? Napoleon Bonaparte said, he has a quote that, and I'm probably going to torture this, but it's like, war is when your country tells you who to fight. Revolution is when you figure it out yourself. That hit me hard. Anyway, let's start with the facts. Studies from reputable sources like the National Cancer Institute, Journal of Clinical Oncology are showing a serious trend. It's like it's undeniable, this trend. Certain cancers are growing and spreading faster than ever. And a lot of these, the trendy thing to call them are turbo cancers. So you can Google it. You can look at this research yourself, right? They're called that because of their aggressive nature and their resistance to treatment. Here's a fact. 2023, National Cancer Institute reported a rise in cases of triple negative breast cancer. Okay. This is like a problem. This is a particularly aggressive form of cancer that has very, very few treatment options. This just in the past decade is up 13%. Okay. So this triple negative breast cancer. You can Google that. Why are they speeding up? So, it depends who you ask. All of a sudden, they really started right after 2020. So you can infer your own information about, all of a sudden heart attacks spiked. Why? Because a lot of people were part of the largest clinical trial in the history of humankind. Some people might call it a war crime. It is what it is. But there are such things as environmental toxins. We are being fed red dyes, sugars. So it may not just be one there might be a vector. There might be a whole bunch of causes here. Okay, more than just one. So, environmental toxins, food additives, pollution in water. Okay, that Brazilian guy says, "Fuck the vaccine." Well, I don't know if that's going to get me censored or flagged, but I'm just reading the comments. Anyway, pesticides we know are spiking ovarian cancers. Okay. Obesity. Again, this is sugar, man. Chronic inflammation. Again, the food that you guys are eating, probably enriched food, right? A 2023 study by Nature in Nature Reviews Cancer found a strong link between obesity and colon cancer, colorectal, whatever that is, right? So how do we combat this, right? Thomas Avona one says censorship killing people as well. Dude, it's the truth, man. And this is the hard thing, right? Because I'm out here just a guy practicing free speech, which is supposedly protected, and just trying to raise awareness of something that has affected me personally, right? Paladin of Mars, what's up, Mason? I'm still not over that grit speech last night. All right, dude. If you guys missed it, I think it's up on YouTube. I started ranting about grit. And I did talk about overcoming cancer a little bit in that. Okay, so what can we do here, right? Number one thing that you can do is preventative. Dude, I'll give you a perfect example. The glyphosates, they're in all the food. They're all over, right? I saw a neighbor spraying Roundup. I actually stopped my car. I said, dude, please don't spray that. I'm your neighbor. I'm not mad at you, but dude, do you know that that's causing cancer? And I'm a cancer survivor. And that's going to get into our water. And if I can't grow food on my own land. Like, dude, right? So preventative, don't boycott, vote with your dollars. Don't be buying Roundup. Don't be supporting sugar. Like, give money to groups that do help, right? But I'm talking maybe take up more of a Mediterranean diet, right? Thomas Vona says, eat lots of natural honey. I don't know about that, but that might be something, dude. Fruits, vegetables, make sure you wash the hell out of them because of pesticides. You know what I'm saying? Getting checkups, dude. Here's what I will say about Western medicine. I'm a huge critic of it. I also am a survivor of medical malpractice, so this is why I was very skeptical of all this bullshit, this kind of medical fascism that washed over the planet in the last couple of years. I was already skeptical of it. My 2009 book, I started writing about it. I have a couple chapters. You can go to mentalselfdefense.com. I have all that up there for free if you care to read it. Back from 2009. Okay. The thing is, man, I'm not into the prescriptions of Western medicine by and large, but the diagnostic tools are sick. So you do want to go get screened, look for stuff. And this is part of the preventive, to get your diet right, exercise, get vitamin D, do all those things that are good for your immune system. I'm just into it, right? So 2024, there was an article that came out in the Journal of the American Medical Association. They have a separate publication on oncology, which is, study cancer, right? They found that if you find things early, it leads to a significant improved rate of survival for like lung cancer in particular. They found my cancer when I was a kid. Unfortunately, it was 1989, so it was kind of the Stone Age, and they just threw the kitchen sink. I got treated like I had stage 4, but I had stage 1. But they still threw me through radiation 6 or 8 weeks. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. And chemotherapy, lost my hair, dropped weight. I went from 6 foot tall, 160 pounds at 15 to 6 foot tall, 117 pounds, man. Looked like I was coming straight out of Auschwitz, right? So anyway, get your food right, get your environment clean, wash your food, get a water filter, take advantage of early detection. Fair? Okay. And then start looking at different approaches, not only towards preventative, but, like yoga, dude. So separate from cancer, I had this massive blood clot because I do have a thrombosis gene problem or something anyway. So I got this massive clot, and it was like a year before it became trendy with all the clot shots or whatever. But I had mine because I didn't take any injections. I got mine in the middle of 2019. It was a DVT, deep vein thrombosis. Long story short, they were shocked that I was alive, because I don't know how many of you know that story, but I literally got a gigantic blood clot on my flight over the UK, because I was going over there to coach grappling and go on a big tour of the UK, like I did every year prior to lockdowns before they fucked everything up. And when I landed, dude, my arm was ridiculous. It was swollen like Popeye. People were like, whoa, dude, are you all right? It didn't hurt. It functioned fine. I did 2 weeks in England with a massive blood clot, wrestling, coaching, lifting people, dropping people down, taking holds so I could teach people. Long story short, I got back home. I was like, well, this isn't just an edema or swelling or something. I better go check. They freaked the hell out. And the doctor said I was doing yoga almost every day. Dude was like, dude, it's because you were in incredible shape. It's the only reason why you didn't die. Yoga probably saved your life. So I'm just saying, these other approaches, you need to really start thinking about adding that in addition, right? Okay. So what's up, Mountain Man Mong? Happy to see you, dude. Anyway, even in the face of all these crazy turbo cancers and this assault on us by unknown forces, who knows who it is, poisoning the food, poisoning the medicine, poisoning the legal system, the political system, all of it, dude, is a disaster. We're not powerless. And honestly, it's just, I think a lot of it's a mind shift, a mindset change. We got to start communicating. We got to start voting with our dollars. We got to stop saying yes or just consenting to dumb shit because you're lazy or distracted. You got to start taking the Bill of Rights and these rights that we have serious and stand up. I think you got part of the mind shift change that's got to happen, the mindset change. is you got to stop thinking of them as like a bill of rights and start thinking of them as a bill of duties. This is a list of things you have a duty to fight for, because they were fought for to get. We had to rip them out of the hands of the monarchs of Europe, in particular England. Okay, I like the English people. I go over there all the time. I'm not a fan of monarchies and dictators and abuse of power, right? Or people who think they're elite, right? So we've got to fight for what you think is the right thing to do. Anyway, Purple Ink spilled how to best keep in shape off season. I'm a high school freshman. Okay, so first of all, go do Greco and freestyle. You got to find a club if they don't got that at your school. That ain't working. Go find a scientific wrestling affiliate gym. They'll push you through the paces, bro, because we've taken a wrestling approach to mixed martial arts and grappling. That don't work. You can go find a judo club, a sambo group, jiu-jitsu, grappling, martial arts, that kind of stuff. If that don't work, then you've got to maybe consider doing kind of the work that that is recommended by Carl Gotch, that he took from, integrated from the Kushti wrestlers in India. Hindu squats, do the mace bell. I've made that now. Everybody, that's everywhere. Catch wrestling's everywhere. And I will put that on my shoulders. I worked my ass off for 20 years to make those things everywhere, and they are now. So you can do it, man. Thomas Avana says cleans and sprints help with grappling as far as conditioning. Yeah, I mean, you could do heavy lift. I mean, there's nothing that's better than wrestling itself for conditioning. I am firmly in the camp of Wade Chalice and Billy Robinson on that. However, sometimes you can't find somebody. So if you can't, you do need sprints. You need to start designing a conditioning program that is modeled off of the constraints in which you're going to be tested. So I would start skipping rope. I'd start doing sprint work, and I would time it to 3 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever the constraints are that you have to deal with, right? I don't know if that helps, but I sure hope it does. Paladin of Mars says boxing, kickboxing, and meal prep. Yep, dude, these are all things you can do. So, my whole deal in life, I really just love helping people. I'm just going to be real. Like, I don't know if this is something that just comes as you get old and then like you change or whatever. I always kind of liked it, but I'm really resonating with it. I've been doing so much work coaching and helping people, and I freaking love it, dude, because I'm making an impact. I feel like I'm really boosting lives. I have a guy who owns a gym out in Boston. Inside of 2 months, we've doubled his revenue. I have a woman down in, to be honest, I don't even know where she is. I see everybody over Zoom. These are all these clients that Grant Cardone gives me. And I helped her make 3 times. She made in 1 quarter what she made all year last year, and she's blowing it up still. We're probably going to literally 10x her revenues inside of 6 months. I love it, dude. And you know what? I can tell you, that's through the business coaching, through the grappling coaching. Dude, I am showing people how to make money with doing something that they love. I am improving people's health, their confidence, their self-esteem. Dude, it's building communities, giving people entertainment. It's absolutely amazing. Facebook user, and I'm so sorry, Facebook, they hide your guys' identities. Don't smoke cigarettes, for the love of God. Yeah, don't smoke nothing, dude. Like, I'm not a teetotaler. I've done plenty of drugs. I don't do them anymore, but I've done it. So I'm not a judger. I don't really care about that kind of stuff, but I will tell you this, dude. It's going to mess you up. It's going to mess you up. Yeah, especially if you're smoking it, dude. That's like, you're bringing actual pollutants into your body, dude. I don't care if it's weed or anything. Like, dude, it's no bueno, right? All right, guys, listen, I'm going to keep this short, sweet. I do need to pick up my kids today. I am open for questions. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. We can talk about the cancer stuff. We can talk about business, how I can help you guys, anything that you want. I'm here for you. I appreciate you. Hit me up in the comments if you know somebody that's had cancer and you need tips on the mindset stuff. I did it when I was 15. It changed my life. It changed my life. Like, I think part of the reason why I'm such an overachiever, dude, I mean, for real, like last year, 8 AI certifications from Ivy League schools, wrote 2 books, did a 20-city tour for grappling, coached probably 50 people to success, helped my other company increase revenues 25% year after year, looked after my 3 kids. I'm very, very involved with my family. I spend time there. Dude, I'm a type A dude, but why? Why don't I just chill? Why don't I just be cool? Because memento mori, dude. You guys ever studied the Stoics? Memento mori. Type it in. M-O-M-E-N-T-O-M-O-R-I. Memento mori. Remember death. I hate to say it, dude. I almost died of gangrene poisoning from medical error from a doctor that fucked up an appendectomy on me when I was 10 years old. Nearly died. I talked about that yesterday. I've been aware of the mortality for a long time, so you don't have time. I'm 50 right now, okay? Think about this. Get a grid. Do 11 lines. 11 by 11 grid, okay? You gonna have that? Make sure that there's only 76 if you're a dude. I think it might be 79 if you're a woman. Make sure there's only 76 boxes in that grid after you make your hash lines. That's how many years, according to actuarial tables, that the average American and male and woman will live. I think it's 79. I don't follow the women's stats. I'm sorry. But they actually used to be 77. In the last year, they downgraded. Everybody's dying. So now 76 is the average life expectancy of American men. Some due to these turbo cancers. Thomas Avona says, blessing to all suffering from cancer. Yes, sir. Purple Ink Spilled says, my mom is a 2-time cancer survivor. Good on her, dude. Good on her. Blessings to her. Stellar Stevens, are there any good free AI certs? You get what you pay for, brother. Stop being a cheap ass. Purple Ink, that's awesome. Thomas Avona, thank you. Any side hustles you recommend for people with coaching experience, like athletic coaching? What kind of coaching? Because now coaching is like a thing for everything. I can have a breath coach. I can have a fart coach. I know everybody's coaching. That's not to devalue it. I think coaching is very valuable. But what I'm saying is, do you have any specifics? Purple Ink says, okay, glad you're okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, added questions. So, the thing is this, dude. We only have, for example, I have 76 years left. I mean, there's 76 years total. I've spent 50. So if I were to make the naive assumption that I'm going to live to 76, just like average people, just taking a real simple assumption, I have 26 years left. That means I've spent twice the number of years I have left. Memento mori, dude. I've got some urgency, bro, and I have so much shit that I want to get accomplished. I've done crazy shit, dude. Most people haven't written 1 book. I've written well over a dozen, 2 of them bestsellers. Dude, I got my 3rd degree black belt from Wade Chalice, the Guinness record holder for the most wins and pins in all wrestling, wins over international champions, national champions last year. I was Billy Robinson's right-hand man and apprentice and assistant coach, number 1 assistant coach for 7 years. The last 7 years of his life, the ultimate of his experience. I wrote 2 books last year alone. I got 3 kids. Like, dude, I am not waiting. I'm pushing because even if look, we're not even guaranteed those 76 years. I can get hit by a bus tomorrow. Somebody at the World Economic Forum or Hillary Clinton might not like what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making jokes, but I'm definitely not suicidal. I'm living, dude. I don't care, man. Dude, I've survived cancer. I've survived blood clots, carotid dissections, broken neck. Good luck, bro. Hard to kill. Die hard, right? Okay, so anyway, Thomas Avona, congratulations on champs. Okay, I think. Until COVID closed, sorry, I bumped it. Our amazing gym. I don't know, man. I think there's a typo. Ran a gym, kickboxing, boxing. Okay, so side hustles, dude. I mean, here's the thing. You gotta drop this bullshit about 9 to 5. These preconceived notions, they go out the door. You gotta flip almost everything you've ever learned. Because Average is a failing formula, as my mentor, Grant Cardone. Oh, there's a perfect one. I've been in the top 10 out of almost 600 coaches for Grant Cardone, the #1 sales and marketing trainer on the planet, for 2 years now. Dude, I'm hustling, bro. I'm banging. Okay. And that's on top of scientific wrestling. That's on top of Mace stuff. That's on top of family stuff, on top of software company stuff, on top of personal stuff, writing, on top of podcasting, showing up here as a public service. So you need to drop all that shit. You got to flip it. You got to be 5 to 9. That's first. I'm hitting the gym, dude. I go to HotWorks. Or if I don't go to HotWorks, I do 50 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, 100 squats, 20 pull-ups. Boom. Dude, look at that, man. I'm like 50 years old, bro. People are like, dude, what are you, 35, 40? I'm like, no. Okay. I do have a baby face, but I'm in shape too. Okay. But the thing is, dude, you got to work. First of all, dude, this 4-hour work week shit, that is a total fucking bullshit thing. That ain't going to happen, dude, because it's like wrestling. Oh, you're going to be a world champion with 4 hours a week, buddy. Because there's going to be people who learn that shit and then do that 80 hours a week, 120 hours a week, or whatever, right? So, yeah, man, let's see here. Sorry if I'm missing you. I'm looking, make sure. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, the mindset's first. Bob Leisher is saying, get after, not how hard you can hit, how hard you can get hit and keep coming up. Yeah, getting up. You the man. No, you the man. Thank you, brother. I love that. By the way, Rocky, I love those movies, dude. If you haven't watched Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4, or even Creed, like that, dude, that's so great, right? Thomas Avona, yeah, total commitment. Right here, dude. You have to fight to be #1. So, dude, I was #2 in 2022, for example, with Grant Cardone. That means I was the first place loser. See, dude, out of 600 people, a lot of people be like, I'm a silver medalist. No, dude, I want to hit #1. Okay, I got to do this. I'm going to fight my ass off. Now, I may not hit it, but I'm going to fight my ass off. That's what I'm aiming for. And I don't want to just be #1. I want to lap #2. That's the kind of, and when you start thinking in terms of that kind of level of stuff, man, it changes the activity level. It changes what you do. Okay? So, like, side hustle is cool, but I mean, dude, you need to start thinking really big. Like, how can I affect as many people? Because guess what? This is where all the communists are stupid. Okay? And I'm not talking fascism. Fascism is where you have the government is quasi in control of the markets. That's what we have here in the United States. It's true. Technically speaking, we have fascism. Okay? Highly regulated. The government controls things. There's a lot of corruption. That is technically the definition of fascism. In fact, Benito Mussolini's book on the subject, the guy who came up with it, the name of the book in Italian, corporativo, like corporation. Okay. You feel me? So, but that's different than a free market. That's different than small business. That's different than entrepreneurship. That's different than laissez-faire capitalism. State capitalism is fascism. I'm talking about, you're free to do anything as long as you don't harm people. You can say what you want. You can innovate. You can be offensive. I'm not talking about hurting feelings. I'm talking about actual, real physical harm, financial harm through fraud, theft. And basically you live in a society where whatever is illegal for the citizens is illegal for the government, and it's enforced. Does that feel you? Do you feel that? So that's what I'm talking about. You're going to have to work your ass off. You're going to have to be creative. You're going to have to go out and meet people. And this is where the communists get it wrong, dude. Communists get it wrong. Socialists get it wrong. They got the right vibe to feel. They're all touchy-feely. Oh, I care about people. Well, no, you don't really. You want majority rule and fuck the minority. And the smallest minority is the individual, the dissenter. Okay? What we want to focus on is the fact that people and money are synonymous. I could take a billionaire, Bezos, Gates, is he a billionaire? I don't know. Elon Musk, Grant Cardone. I put them on a deserted island, and they're sitting there rubbing sticks together and eating coconuts like any of us would be, because their money is useless without people. It is people that got your money. It is people that will pay you. It's people that you pay. It's people that create value. The thing that's funny is that notice these communists who talk shit on this not always, tend to be these people who are against the population. Oh, there's too many people in the world. Guess what, dude? Do you notice the connection between the more people and the more technological progress and the more abundance? We live in a time right now where you could get the same calories off of $1 menu that the King of France got 500-600 years ago or whatever, dude. It's like we live in an insane, abundant peak of human achievement and abundance that we know of, right? Maybe there were some ancient societies or some shit that were doing that, but we don't have record of that. Okay. My point is this. You're going to make money because of the value you provide to other people. If you're doing things ethically, you could steal and make money. You can kill and make money. Okay. And you can have slavery make money. Those are unethical. What I'm talking about is providing value. Getting your shit, anything you want in the world in 2 days made Jeff Bezos a bajillionaire. Do you understand the insane value he got? I'll tell you something. I was suffering from Omicron like a year or two ago, whenever that was. It was awful, dude. I was hammered. I found a friend of mine who's a multimillionaire. They get different information. I told him, dude, I got to do this 10X business boot camp. I'm hosting it here in Denver. Dude, I'm like, I can't get up out of bed. I'm like shivering. I got to make this happen. He was like, dude, I got a personal nurse. She gave me this IV drip, and it had NAD plus and glutathione. Well, I can't take it because I called up the nurse. I can't take it because I'm on blood thinners. The company wouldn't do it. But I went to Amazon, and with that day, within 2 hours, I had NAD plus glutathione, and I felt like $1 million, and I was able to go and deliver value and get money for myself and my family because I was providing value and help entrepreneurs at this 10X business boot camp in Denver, the first one ever held in Denver because of Bezos. That's value, dude. That's why that guy's a billionaire. Okay. Elon Musk, why is he a billionaire? PayPal. Have you not used PayPal? Has it not made it better and faster than sending a check? Or maybe you don't want to use a credit card or you don't have a swiper or merchant processor? It's value, dude. You feel me? Sorry, I'm missing some of these comments here. Let me go back. Yes, crystal clear. Thanks for unfolding this. That's Thomas Ivana. Going here. I have cauliflower in the wrong place. It's still not visible. What does that mean? Like your ass cheek? I don't know. Rob Dent, what's up, brother? Opinion on blockchain, not necessarily Bitcoin. Dude, okay. So the bigger topic here is decentralized finance. Huge fan of decentralized finance. I love the promise of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP. I love the promise. I think we have major political hurdles to overcome first and a massive education project for people to understand. Dude, most people don't understand fractional reserve banking. I think when that day comes, people will be like, geez, why didn't we do Bitcoin earlier, right? Like, because it's taking it out of, like, look at this disaster that the Fed's created. Interest rates, they are in control of interest rates. This is why I'm telling you, it's not a free market. If you come to me, if you're one of these idiots that comes to me and tells me, oh, well, the free market's bad, I'm like, show me a fucking free market. Because you're not going to find one, except, you know where you're going to find it? The farmer's market. At the fucking flea market. That would do it like bazaars, BAZAAR. Like, that's a free fucking market, bro. People are exchanging. It's all win-win. There's not a hustle. There's not somebody pulling the fucking strings. Pardon my language. I get upset about this. Okay. William Chumley, what's up, dude? Coach Jake, how do you feel about the new Alabama's head football coach? I have no fucking clue, dude. The only football I follow is Deion Sanders, just because he goes to my school and I live about 20 minutes away. So I don't know, bro. I wish I had an opinion. I don't know anything about that. Thomas Ivana says, I'm a professional actor. Dude, okay. It's high attrition. Yeah. Industries run by communists. Yeah. So hence I ask about the side hustle. Yeah, dude, I just dropped the acting thing unless you go and start your own production company. You know what I mean? Go start your own film company, write your own shit, direct your own shit, star in your own shit. Otherwise, you're going to have to kiss ass or sit on Harvey Weinstein's couch, bro. Right? You feel me? Oops, hold on. Scrolling. Danny H6, that chin strap underhook control is overpowered, dude. Dude, that shit's money, bro. That shit's money. Do you guys know what he's talking about? Danny, dude, where did you see that? Did you see it on one of my DVDs? Or one of Wade's or something? Or like the wrestling shit? I don't know where you saw that. Dude. So listen, everybody wrestles different. I wish I would have had a coach that had half a brain. This is why I go to No1 all the time, right? Because I didn't really get good until I hit with Billy and Wade. And by that time, I was past my expiration date as an athlete. I was, in my early 30s, and it was like, shit. That's when I was like, dude, I need to get to people faster so they don't waste their life. I had a short window. So anyway, a long story short, if you're long and lanky, you got to wrestle like me. You got to wrestle different. Look at John Jones, dude. That guy's a stud, built like me. Wade Chalice, built like me. You got to wrestle like that if you're built like that. If you're short and squatty, you got to wrestle like that. Right? Tall, lanky, you got leverage, you got reach, you got flexibility. Short, you got power, you got speed. You got to know that shit. That's like so basic, but nobody really covers it. It's crazy to me. Crazy. Stellar Steven, maybe better question. What's a good source site for AI for anyone that's slightly interested? Okay, here's what you need to do. Go to ChatGPT, the big dog, pay for the $20 a month. Dude, you can't pay $20 a month, man. You got to get your life right, bro. Just anybody. I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying, like, you just get it and start asking it to do everything. Ask about it. It will tell you. It's crazy. It's like having a smart grad student. And by that, I mean young and unexperienced. So kind of dumb in that way, but then super book smart. Do a bunch of shit and it'll do it. It'll tell you. You don't have to. I used to be really good at research because I knew how to ask questions at the search engine. So I was able to get really high level information because of that, right? So ChatGPT makes that easy, dude. You just straight out ask it. Now, ChatGPT is suboptimal for research. It is super optimal when it comes to writing. Keep that in mind. You want to do research? Get on something like bard.google.com, perplexity.ai, Claude, named after, not me, but Claude Shannon, father of the information age. You need to look that dude up. I got his formula tattooed on my back, responsible for all of this. I wouldn't be able to reach you if it wasn't for Claude Shannon, and not because he's related to me. We just share a name. The guy's a stud. I don't know if that helps. Danny, I made a freestyle wrestler, quit wrestling, being a new wrestler, BJJ purple belt. Yeah, dude. Listen, wrestling is the jam, dude. And you can do it if you know how to wrestle. Now you can actually wrestle against talented wrestlers. Love that, bro. Love that. Big boy Sebas. What would be the best way to take down a big boy? My question is, are you a big boy? Are you a heavyweight going against a heavyweight? Or are you an adventurous, I don't know how big you are, bro, because it's going to change things. If you're smaller, you got to be crafty. You got to think about stuff. If you're bigger, dude, super easy, man. You got to get good at the Kazushi game, right? You got to get good at the balance. You got to do a lateral, dude. A front lateral's fucking money, bro, especially for heavyweights. Danny, no, I was taught at jumping over the guy with a chin strap and open guard. Now do it to them backward. Yeah, dude, sick. Sick. I love it. Stellar Steven says, thank you. What's up, Nathan Russell? Roju, the real Craig Davis. Is there a fake one? Ariel AZB. Don't have classes here. Move. What's up, people? Chumley. What's up, William? How do you think Deion Sanders' son David, Alabama, if he had to head coaching in? Dude, that sentence don't make sense. I kind of get an idea, but I can't answer it because I don't know what the question is. All right, guys, I'm going to jump. I got to go get my kids to school. Last minute questions. Bang them out. I'll stay here for 2 seconds. Otherwise, dude, hit me in the DMs. Just hit me in the DMs, man. I answer them. That's me. answer in the DMs. I will answer. Okay, here we go. I'm out. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much for your attention, your time. I am trying to do this more regularly. Sometimes my schedule, like I said, I'm type A, memento mori. I stack it up. I got 0 white space on my calendar. That's why I have a Dodge Challenger, by the way. Oh, I want to show you my stupid joke, by the way. So Thomas Avona says, hey, thank you. Ariel AZB says something about wrestling. Yeah, you got to move to some place where you can wrestle, bro. Thomas Avona, I appreciate it. All right, so obviously I'm a chela or student of Carl Gotch, direct. It wasn't like 5 times once removed or none of that shit like everybody likes to claim. Like I knew Carl. You can go to carlgotch.com, listen to all my mentoring calls with the dude. Great man. As such, I do squats. I do a lot of squats, and I do them every day. Like I told you, I'm at least doing 100 squats every day. Okay? What are you doing? I'm 50. What are you doing? I got 1 carotid. What are you doing? Okay? As such, at the place I work at a co-share where you have an office and a bunch of different businesses are in there. It's great. It's a brilliant model, especially in the modern age of commercial real estate, in the post-Zoom era, the post-lockdown era, right? Where commercials getting hammered. Long story short, they had a squat contest here at the office. Of course I won. It was like a month-long squat contest. It just like dominated. And so my award was this squat, these buns. I don't know, can you see it? This mug, right? But the mug is actually kind of small. I actually have a real coffee mug here that can, right? Like it doesn't hold enough. I have to go get too many refills and it's too much distraction. So I filled it up with, can you see in there? Hershey's Kisses. So it's now the Kiss My Ass Award. You guys remember that in WWE when Vince McMahon had the Kiss My Ass Club? That's what I'm trying to do some mini McMahon shit here. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Oh, hey, what's up, Rob Dent? Okay, so let's see here. Are you teaching in DC with Wade and Jesse? No, I am not. So let me tell you something, dude. And this will be the last thing. I mean, if you guys throw in some questions and hook me, dude, I really got to go get my kids. But I've been the biggest bottleneck for scientific wrestling because I've been trying to do everything myself. It's because it was a passion project and, lockdowns happened and I started to think about it. I was like, dude, if I really want to do this and this is really a passion, I need to get it out to as many people as possible. And as such, I needed to find people that I trust that can help me on this mission. And that's when I launched the affiliate program, right? You can go to scientificwrestler.com, get in. Long story short, it's a combination of a business model plus top tier catch can, folk style, wrestling, weaponized wrestling for MMA, whatever you want to call it. So that I could basically replicate myself and send people out. Okay? Because I can't be everywhere. And because of that, I'm stopping the adoption. Does that make sense? It's a big challenge for entrepreneurs in general. Long story short, Jesse is a guy that I've known this guy for 20 years. He's been with me since 2004. He's gone to Mark Schultz, Wade Chalice, Fujiwara, like every event, every guy that I put out to study with. I don't think he hasn't done all the camps, but he's been with everybody and I know him and I trust him. So I'm sending Jesse out with Wade. Jesse himself is a badass, won a bunch of stuff, a stud. Sending out Sam Crescent, sending out Luis Ojeda, sending out Gil Alabas. These are the guys. And then I'm building up a new crew of guys. Because the bottom line is this. Memento mori. I get hit by a bus, lightning, Hillary Clinton, whatever. It needs to keep going. Billy Robinson charged me with a very important mission. He gave the greatest compliment I've ever heard him give anybody. He said, Jake is a great learner because of him. That alone is like, I've never heard him say that. Like the guy who's like the king of learn to learn, or Al Cormozzi now says meta learning. Like if you want to sound like a fucking dork, learn how to learn. The king of that said, I was a great learner. I mean, I got a master's in financial math and an English degree, written books. And yeah, I am a good learner. Got all these AI designations. I'm a good learner. Okay. Yes. That was a great compliment. But he gave me this other compliment, which is a bit of a burden. He said, because of Jake, without a doubt, Catch Can is going to come back. And the irony is, yeah, it is going to be because of me, but it's also going to be because of you and the team of guys that are on the mission with me. I've already inspired a lot of people, and a lot of groups started with me and then spun off. And that's partially my fault because I didn't have the infrastructure in place. I wasn't in that space mentally yet. I didn't understand it. I do now. Some of those guys turned out to be total unethical pieces of shit. Not all of them. Some of them are great. And so like out at Snake Pit Wigan, great people. Glad they're doing that. I'm honored to have just been a little spark to light what they're doing. But guys, I need your help. If you know somebody who is as crazy obsessed and loves this shit like I do, wants to make a living doing it like I do, I'll give you the keys to the kingdom, dude. You can ask anybody that's an affiliate. I give you everything I can. I'm still one man, and I'm trying to build a team so we can give even more. And that's why I need you guys' help. scientificwrestler.com. Check it out. Read the value stack. It's insane. Best deal in the business. Dude, we're bringing out Pat Miletich, King Mo, Wade. Last year I had Josh Barnett. Like, dude, like top. All right, I really got to go get my kids. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thomas Avona says, Saku 39, number 1. Yes, sir, brother. That was the inspiration, man. That's what made me chase him. Listen, guys, you guys are all awesome. I'll talk to you soon. DM me if I can help you. Have your friends DM me. Set up a three-way introduction over email, whatever, right? Thomas Avona, books on money making besides Think and Grow Rich. All right, dude, I got you. Right here, dude. You need to get it. The Wealth Creation Formula by Grant Cardone. Get it. Brand new. Absolutely sick. Like I told you, man, what Wade is for wrestling, Grant is for money, man. Guy's a genius. And he's giving. And he's a great coach. Hope that helps you, brother. All right, guys. Hit me in the DMs if I can help you. You can check me out, scientificwrestling.com, scientificwrestler.com, coachingcatch.com, certifiedcatchwrestler.com, macebell.com, number1.llc.com. You want 10x business coaching, hit me up, dude. Now, DM me. I'm telling you, those numbers are real, dude. This 10x shit is not just a brand. It's actually the valuation. It's the increase in revenue that we're aiming for with every single one of the clients. Let's go. All right, guys.